So, welcome, and I won't waste too much time. It's just the new Imaginarium Theater. And hold on a second. Alright. And the thing is, obviously, as someone who doesn't spend money on the game, I don't have that many characters built. So I can't even do the visionary mode. But normally I'm able to, which is really sad because look at that. All of these trial characters that you can normally try during the Imaginarium Theater mode, I have all of them except Venti. So normally you can expect maybe 2 or 3 characters to join your adventure thanks to this. But now I only got 1, well maybe 2 if you count Gaming, but I could have built him eventually even if he wasn't there. And then all of the special guests, normally the Imaginarium Theater restricts you to only 3 elements here. But there are these special guest stars that you can get even if you don't have them, even if they don't respect the element, but you gotta have them at the required level to start it, which is 70 for the hardest difficulties of Imaginarium Theater. And guess what? I don't have any of the 4 ones that are here. It's just such bad luck. Like, it's almost impossible for me to not get the characters, enough characters to do it. But it just had to fall on Hydro, which is an element that has really not many characters. And the fact that the special guest stars are just really bad for me and everything. Just a shame. So I kind of have to go for the bland hard mode. But I guess I'll still be able to get most of the rewards. What am I missing? 180 Primo Gems? Yeah, I mean, of course I would have liked this extra wish, but you gotta do with what you have. So let's add Lanyan here, and we're good to go. Sporting cast, yeah, and all of this seems good to me. And yeah, the blessings will help a bit, of course. Now, what do we have here? Generally what you really try to do is you should get the characters that won't do much. For example, Sayu. I like Sayu, but sadly, she probably won't help much. Pyro Traveler, it's pretty much the same. Who else? Toma probably won't do squat. And, well, Venti can help a little. But yeah, so I'd probably try to get Pyro, for example. Well, it's Hydro, Companion Hydro, so not really what I want. So maybe I'll just take one of the buffs. Vaporize, yeah. And that will reset the options. Yes, Companion Anemo, and I hope to get Sayu so I can use her at the beginning when the difficulty is easier. And, well, I mean, Sucrose is gonna help a lot with mobs, so while I'm at it. And we can take the free mystery cache, they can be good. You can reset selectable effects one time. One of them special guest stars will join the principal cast, but after completing this Acts Combat event, no more alternate cast members will join the principal cast. That's just trading one character for one character, so it's not really pertinent. So at least this gives some kind of buff. And well, let's go into combat because yeah, let's not just smash our heads with this. Cryo and Pyro. This is gonna be annoying for Pyromancer. Those are immune to a lot of elements, but nothing. There's no Cryo or Pyro. There's no Hydro or Pyro ones. So oh, there isn't even animal ones, so it just doesn't matter. They're not immune to anything really. This could be interesting. We just need Pyro characters. I could just do what? Yeah, I so badly want one more character that I won't really use, but maybe I should just go with it. Not sure again this season it's gonna be annoying to get this box all of the time. I don't want to get spammed with it. And Gumming. Let's just put Heijo. No, do we put Heijo? I don't have that many main DPS-ish characters. So it's gonna be kind of a problem later on, I think. But well, we can do it like that. Yeah. Let's do this a smarter way. Grouping them will make Heijo much more efficient. We'll have 20 seconds to get the special star. And yeah, pretty easy just with the trial gaming. Let's take Mahayato. Oh, that's a good one. He can be kind of a DPS even though I don't have him built. I'm pretty happy with this. But do I want a Hydro companion? Who may I have? Oh yeah, Barbara. Barbara won't do much because I normally use her for Bloom teams with Nito, but Dendro isn't one of the elements that are allowed here. So let's just get this Barbara. Mystery cache, they can always be good, and I have a redraw available, which is good. This is the same that we saw before. And when future events are drawn, one of the selectable events is guaranteed to be companion random. I don't want this, so I just redraw. please. Companion multiple entry. When you select a companion event, one more character will be added to the selectable lineup. That can be good to guarantee more that we have the characters that we want. One random alternate cast member join the principal cast, but after completing this, yeah, this mystery cache effect really likes me for some reason. Why? Tell me why. And vaporize divergence off. What's this gonna do? Do we refresh already? I feel like I want to refresh right now just to get more characters. Let's see. I gotta get Ayato, Sucrose, Barbara. And yeah, I probably want one more character that isn't really needed here. No, are you kidding me? Why? Well, let's just take Vaporize Divergence. We'll take the Hydro Wave because I'm probably gonna use Pyro characters to vaporize, so I just want more Hydro application. Yeah, and of course they don't offer me a character yet, so let's just take more Vaporize, I guess. Or no, I don't think we'll have trouble clearing this. But what's available to us as combat events? This one's the Fluid Avatar of Lava, and this one's the Eroding. Yeah, the Eroding, you need to apply Pyro to it, and it will deal like some kind of true damage mechanic. So it's just like added damage just for applying Pyro. This one is gonna make my Ayato vape. And it's free, so I guess I'll take them up on their offer. It can't hurt after all. Do we just put Venti? I feel like putting Venti, I don't know, maybe Sucrose is gonna be better. Yeah, Venti is just good for more grouping. He doesn't offer buffs like Sucrose, except for Viridis and Venerer. We said Barbara, and well, let's take Mona, I think. Yeah. Hydro characters have an advantage. No, Hydro characters don't have an advantage. Only specific characters that can vape, like Nervilet, have an effective advantage. But I still managed to clear it very easily because I got the vaporized buffs. Yeah, oh yeah, Toma, that's really nice. It's gonna be a climatic combat. What? Veteran wind operative. These are the buffs. These are the. Oh, it's like local legends, I bet. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna want my Hutao for this stage, probably. And Companion Hydro. Do I get my Yelan already? Or just more vaporized buffs? What can I do here? I mean, I could go Sucrose, Shinksho, Hutao, Watoma, so I can swirl Pyro. That sounds good. So I have the characters. Let's just take more vaporize power. Characters deal 50% increased vaporize damage when triggering on opponents. Tidal Shock is upgraded to Titanic Tide. Deals greater hydro damage to opponents in a larger AoE. Well, that's kind of a bummer because we don't know how much more damage it deals, but I'm gonna take that because it just means that I can deal damage even with crappy characters just for triggering Vaporize. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Confirm selection. Just wait a minute. Okay. I needed to check something. So we said Hutao, Shingsho, Sucrose, and Toma. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do.
想の風しみれ
Sounds good. We'll have plenty of time. That was a good run. Bennett or Yelan? I'm gonna take Bennett because he can make my Ayato more decent. Rewind point recorded. Yeah. Now, what do we take? Hydro or Pyro Swirl? What does the Hydro do? Does it only buff Hydro? All party members receive one stack of Wind Blessing Hydro. The damage dealt by characters during a swirl reaction increases by 80% and their max HP increases by 8%. Yeah, okay, so it's a buff in some sort. This Pyro Swirl reaction and a Wind Blessing Pyro, the damage dealt by characters, and attack. Yeah. I mean, I could take both, I guess. Or just wait a little bit. So enemies are easily grouped. It's the same thing, but there's the Pyro Factory. I think it's gonna be a little harder. And the mushrooms. Yeah, some have shields, so they're just gonna be annoying. Let's just take this. It's gonna be an easy clear. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm probably gonna take... Yeah, I'll surely take Venti. Then Heisho. This and this, I guess. Or maybe Ayato. How about that? Does it... kind of tricky. I'd like to keep my Ayato, so maybe I'll try Barbara. Let's just hope for the best. Already have 2 minutes left only. Oh, is this what's happening? Do the waves don't reach enemies pulled by Venti's first because it's too high? Just has to stay higher than. And now I can do this. This should end it.
みんなを守る。
炎の盾。
ここだよ。はっ。
Yeah. So that ain't too difficult, which is a nice thing. Normally you really want to reroll until you get a ruin guard, because it's just one enemy and it's easier to distract it from the pillar. But I guess this was doable. Do I take Lanyan or Zhongling to just make a Bennett Zhongling core? I have these characters left. I'm probably gonna want more characters. So I'll probably take Zhongling so it does a good. But then I don't have Swirl, which may be a little bit annoying. I don't have grouping anymore. I'll take Lanyan. Companion Hydro. That's gonna be for the boss, to get Yelan and Quabris. But this is I can take this and hope it gives me more. Create a waterfall, Maelstrom. Pulls opponents in. Oh, that's good. That's that gives grouping. Perform healing. I don't have healers, so it's gonna be that. Well, I don't have any real good healers. Random companion. What will this do for me? I mean, let's take a random companion. Oh, well, that's perfect. And we take this Aqua Breeze evolution. I mean, it could carry us, which is a nice addition. Now what do we do? Not these. I don't have many Natlan characters. These. This is gonna be nice. Nice and easy. Now I can do Ayato, Bennett, Zhongling, and Lanyan. So how do I do this? How do I do this rotation? I think I'm gonna be fine to get the star also, which is nice. I usually don't get the stars that easy. But now it's like I'm on a roll. Well, maybe it's also partly because I'm doing an easier difficulty, because I usually do the hardest one, the visionary mode. Companion Hydro. Well, I have. Oh yeah, this bus. Cold Flame, QQ's or Tyrant. I need Hydro Pliers that can reach far in the sky. What can I do for this? I didn't keep my Barbara, did I? That's annoying. I'm probably gonna use my Shinksho then. As long as I have Yelan, it's gonna be fine because I have extra hydro application with the... So I can do Xingqiu, Lanyan, I guess? Or I should really get maybe Nilu, so I'll take this companion hydro. It's just kind of what I needed, I guess, and let's just hope it's gonna be enough. I wish I could keep my Lanyan for my Hutao on the last stage, but oh well. I don't have, I could do Bennett. Do I do Bennett? It's, either way, the damage isn't gonna be great. At least then my Xingqiu can do something. Because the other characters won't help much, but I'll just use can I reach him? Where is he? Where's he? Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh wait. I didn't even see him spawn his little things. That's gonna be a problem. And I probably won't. No, why? There's like no way to see it if you're not really fast. That's so annoying because without Nervilet, I don't have much reach. Honestly, I probably have to go get my Utao if it continues like this. No, almost. Okay, so I just have to be a little faster on clearing the hydro cores, and it should be fine. No, I went the other way. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's it. Fall. Alright. Doing nice little combos. Still have some time left. Is he gonna go through? Yeah. We almost have enough for the star limit. Oh, do we try to go for the star? I mean, nah, it's just for the show. I'm not gonna be too stubborn. It's not a good idea to be too stubborn. Trust me, I have experience with this. One random character returns with 0 vigor. With 0 vigor returns. You gain 20 fewer fantasy flowers. So this is nice, but I have used characters that I want to return. Maybe not. When future events are drawn, one of the selectable... Okay, yeah, this is gonna be the one that I take. Oh, Sucrose, that's a nice one. Companion random or more buffs. It's gonna be more buffs. Free mystery cache. Let's just take it because it's always fun. Gain 2 chances to reroll selectable events. Restore 1 vigor to 1 random principal cast member, but gain 30 fewer fantasy flowers. Huh. This could be interesting depending on the characters on which it falls. But I think there's like an achievement for getting a lot of mystery caches, so this could be nice just to try to get it, but I mean, I'm not pressed. It's not like I'll have any trouble clearing the rest. So I'm just gonna take these buffs, and when parallel or animal party members take the field, if Firestorm is unleashed based on that character's elemental type, AoE damage to their corresponding element. When a active character deals damage, HP will be consumed and a Gale Blaze is unleashed, dealing AoE pyro damage based on the number of... I mean, this could be fun. And then let's refresh, just to see if we can get some mystery boxes, but no luck. Do we take there's gonna be a cryo den at pyro one? That's a bummer. And then it's just a hydro. Oh, it's a Habis Herald. Okay, and these are the Wayubs, the Natlan Wayubs. These are annoying and these are also annoying. So this one is a Frostfall. Okay, Frostfall is easily clearable. You just need Pyro, which isn't much of a problem. Especially, oh yeah, that's good. I just got a blessing that makes me get yeah. Anyway, I think with this we're good. Oh, I can put Nido to get some vapes, and maybe she has more pyro application, and she can act as a battery because I gave her Felonious Codex. Oh, there are 2 of those. Okay, well. Wow, that was harsh. Well, seeing as how this is going so far, I'm gonna clear easily. And done. I'm gonna show my character builds after this. I kind of need, yeah. Sorry, Chlorine. Aqua Breeze, Extreme, Rare. It's nice, why not just get more? When entering combat, character gains 2 Hydro Cores, Waterfall, Maelstrom. I mean, I could look at it. I guess I'll get this. And it's up to the Climatic Showdown. What I was saying is, I'll show my character build after that, but you'll see. Oh crap! I just got I just got a weird bug that I sometimes get randomly now, where my W doesn't really work. Okay, it seems to be... No. Okay, alright, it works, yeah. Does it work? I don't want this to happen in combat because it's gonna mess me up so bad. If we do it like this, it should be decent. But you'll see once you see my character builds, like it's really not that good. Except for my Hutao, obviously, which is why I keep her for the bosses. But I expect anyone to be able to have one good character that they invested in. Oh, crappy. Boss. Oh, okay, now he's gone invincible. Yeah. The minion you have to defeat has this ring around them, which helps a lot identify them. And it's done. That was the Imaginarium Theater. And the accolades and credits, honestly, they're pretty fun. I'd recommend you to just watch them. Unless you're really pressed by time for some reason. It's pretty nice to just see the little statistics they give you. It's not gonna help you in any way. It's not that pertinent, but it's just fun. Like you can see that I used more my Gaming in AoE circumstances. This probably comes from one stage where he was the only character dealing damage. All characters appearing 17, yeah. There were a lot of characters that I didn't use. The fastest performance, yeah, it was the lava avatars supporting cast that I didn't use. RIP. And cast list. Yeah, okay. Now it's not pretty. It's really not pertinent anymore. But there's only one that we didn't get the flower, which is nice. But as I said, you don't need to aim for these little challenges. I think it should only appear in like your profile. Yeah, this is the only time it really appears. Maybe there's an achievement for getting all of them in a single Imaginarium Theater. I'm not sure, but you shouldn't bother with it too much. Especially if you're already having some trouble, like you can just leave it at I cleared it and I'm happy with that. It's plenty fine. And let's claim the rewards because it's can be pretty significant. It's like 400,000 more. For me, this is huge. It's huge. And obviously the Primo Gems that I wouldn't refuse. Some books, but for Natlan, and I don't have Natlan characters because so far they're kind of average. It's not like I don't absolutely hate them, it's just not too interesting for me when there are already a lot of other characters that I'm missed out on. I got the key, so I mean I can do Kazuha, I guess. And we can use the fruit of our labor. I got some artifacts for Lanyan and they're still not fully raised. So let's just do this. Yeah, it doesn't go too far. It's nice, but oh, almost. Oh, okay. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Well, after this, I also have an awesome flower for her. that has exactly the same amount of attack. So there ain't much getting better flower and plume for Lanyan. Which of these I'd want most? This one has more chances of getting something decent. ×2 coming in clutch. I won't complain. And that's it. And we still have some more left over. What do I do with this? Probably leveling Lanyan up would be pretty nice. Now she's sitting at 2,781 attack. That's nice. And yeah, I can max her up. Oh, don't have enough for. Do I have 20 risen? Please tell me I have 20 risen. Yeah. Let's quickly finish getting my Lanyan at least to level, like what, 81?
じゃあ行くよ。かかれ。糸よ。工作せよ。絹のような弱さに。よっ。はった風を越える。ふっ。キラキラ。響け。格のね。いった。はっ。
Just for the companionship points, I'll just take this steam real quick. Just a little trick if you want to max your companionship for characters, it can be nice to just have a team of when you claim rewards from bosses, ley lines, they all give companionship experience. Even weekly bosses, they also give companionship experience. The other sources are your daily, so your commissions. When you do this, you get companionship XP. You can craft resin at the alchemy table, which does not give you companionship experience, but then you can switch to your team that has characters that you want to gain more companionship to claim these commission stuff. And when you go to Catherine, she'll also give you more companionship experience. Just a quick trick, because why not? And I can level her up last level. She gains even more attack. And how far can I get her? I mean, I just want to... Ooh, it's gonna be tight. Yeah, I have enough. If I leave my characters at like level 80, I just like putting them at 81, so when I see this, it's clear the ones that are past the ascension and the ones that are stuck at the ascension gateway. So yeah, now my Lanyan has almost 3,000 attack. That's pretty nice. I'll just need to level her talents, of course, which needs even more Mora. It's a mess. It's just not it's not easy to get Mora, because there are so many things I have to farm for. I have to farm for all the materials, the... wait a minute, I just want... See? Okay. It's good. It's so hard to get Mora as a free-to-play because so far... I mean, I can show you my artifacts. I do have quite a bit, but all the Netland ones, I didn't farm for them. I just got them for free. I did have a period where I farmed for some characters after building them. But I don't have that many artifacts. Like if you go see pretty much any other account, they'll have so many more artifacts raised up. So I didn't even farm that much artifacts. I was just gone for a long time, and now I'm catching up on farming for all the 4 stars that I want to farm for, and I can't just farm Mora because I also need to farm for the books to upgrade the talents for which I need Mora. And even the levels I had to farm for the boss materials and the books themselves, which took a really long time. And even the artifacts, just raising artifacts constantly with artifact routes, it also takes Mora to raise an artifact. Like it takes just as much Mora as it gives you artifact experience. So it gets pretty high very quickly. You just need so much Mora, and it's kind of a pain. At least now I've farmed enough books to raise my Lanyan and Gaming that I still didn't raise to level 81 or 89, both of them, with their boss materials. So that's already something pretty nice. And then there's also the fact that I farmed for their books. I already have it. So I really just need the Mora now. So I'm at this phase. So yeah, pardon me for not having the Mora to show you, to build up my Lanyan's skills. But I can't do everything all at once. And I can't have everything always ready. And let's talk about economy, because I feel like ranting a little bit. So, there's the battle pass, and some people pay for it because honestly, it's a really good value. There's also, as far as microtransaction go, there's the Blessing of the Vulcan Moon, which is good. I got one Blessing of the Vulcan Moon from a HoYoLab giveaway. They do it pretty frequently, and the 10% of participants get a Blessing of the Vulcan Moon. I did 2 of those, and I won on 1. It just takes a lot of energy and stuff to follow HoYoLab and everything to be aware of when they happen, so I don't do it anymore. But you can do it, and it's honestly a pretty good value. 2,700 Primogems plus 300 crystals that you can convert into an equal amount of Primogems for an overall total of 3,000 Primogems for 679. And the battle pass is twice the price. I didn't pay for anything on my account. But I do have to mention that it gives a lot of value. So this is like 2 days and a half of resin worth of Mora. This is another 2.4 days of resin worth of character experience. Then you have literally 300 resin worth in fragile resin. So 2 days and a half, 2 days and a half, 1 day and a half. So it's a total of 6 days and a half just with these things. And then you have some books, which is really high value because it's so hard to get books. And then you have so much artifact experience that you can get, which is even more amazing. So on top of something that's very rare and can't really be qualified in terms of resin value, and 8 wishes or so. And then you have a special weapon that you can get. Honestly, for 3,000 Primogems or 1,340 Primo Gems plus all this stuff, I'd say the Battle Pass is pretty much equal value to the Blessing of the Welkin Moon in terms of account value, because over time you'll surely get some characters and you won't need Primo Gems that badly. You'll still want them, of course, but at some point it's gonna be really valuable to get resources. And so this is what I wanted to say. It's just getting those stuff gives you so much value in terms of account. Like, this is probably just getting this probably just makes you 10 days ahead just in terms of those resources, ignoring the artifact experience. It's like 10 days ahead every the battle pass goes for 40 days. So every 40 days you get an extra 10 days ahead worth of resources, plus getting some exclusive freebies of the sanctifying elixirs, the fates, the artifact experience, and the special weapon. And all of this is just really the difference between I'm a free-to-play that's always struggling to get enough Mora versus if you get the battle pass every season, you probably just have so much Mora that you don't even ever consider the Mora price of stuff. So yeah, this is probably a boring rant for many people, but I just wanted to say that it's something that you have to consider in your gameplay. Like, you can't expect to have reserves, spare resources. If you're free to play, you'll always be struggling because you need to get some decent artifacts if you really want to use your characters in combat. But then you also need to level everything up and spend resin on so many other things than Mora. So just take your time and don't make rash decisions. Just do what you gotta do. And have fun with your account. Really, it's no use trying to compare yourself too much with other people. For example, I'm really competitive sometimes. I'd like to say Hutao is my favorite character, sorry. And I'd like to be able to say I have the best Hutao, or have the best free-to-play Hutao, or whatever, but there are obviously people who farmed way longer than me because I quit the game a bunch of times. And of course I can't even compete with someone who'd have C6 Hutao, and I don't even have Furina. I don't have much of the stuff that could make me even pretend like my Hutao is better than most people's Hutaos. So I kind of had to just accept it. I just have to say, I'm satisfied with my Hutao. She has a very good build. I'm proud of her artifacts, which are just really good. And I'll leave it at that. I triple crowned her because I like her, and that's it. Now for the build of my characters. Obviously my Hutao is my pride and joy. Her artifacts are pretty much insane. Really great value. On average, I think I have like 32, what is it, 32? It should be around 32 crit value on every artifact, including the circlet that excludes the main stat. Or like 27 crit value on average. Lanian has a good attack, of course, but she doesn't have that much crit. She has some energy recharge, but she's not built to do damage. My Nilu has a lot of HP, especially for a free-to-play Nilu. But once again, her stats are not built for DPS. She's built for Bloom team. Mayanan, of course, is good. Really good. Although her artifacts are this, and I don't have Furina yet. So it doesn't make too much sense. What other characters did I use? My Kazuha didn't even point the tip of his nose. Mayato doesn't have much. Like, it's pretty bad. He's not really built for DPS. He has some crit stats, but yeah, I'm not killing anyone. My Sayu is pretty much the same. She has some attacks, some EM, but no damage stats. Sucrose doesn't even have a lot of EM. It's honestly pretty bad. Oh, she didn't even have full Viridescent Venerer. Yeah, of course. Xingqiu isn't that much built. He has pretty bad stats. He was mostly there for the application. Although I have high talent levels for him. My Barbara isn't built for DPS, and she can't even do DPS even if her life depended on it. Bennett, he has some decent base attack to be able to buff, but that's as far as it goes. Xiangling also doesn't have any artifact sets, just some crit. Toma, he ain't built for DPS either. And Yanfei, well, Yanfei is barely decent. Her weapon is mostly there just to compensate for her ER issues, so I can concentrate on other stuff for her artifacts. But getting a full Shimenawa's Reminiscence set on her was pure coincidence. I didn't farm this domain at all, as the fact that my Yelan is not on... as the fact that my Yelan isn't on... What's the name now already? Emblem of Severed Fate tells. So yeah, overall, almost none of my characters were really built among the ones that I used in the Imaginarium Theater. So you shouldn't really worry much. You can let the buffs carry you, the ones that spawn additional waves when you trigger Vaporize or when you do Hydro Swirls and stuff. Just don't worry too much. You should just do the Imaginarium Theater if you just want the rewards. It's a pretty straightforward thing, and even just with... Okay, so what characters did I actually have built? I had Lanian, Hutao, and Yelan, and that's pretty much it. These were the only characters that I used that were really built, and I still cleared it. I do have to mention that I had all the additional characters that gave me a buff of 120 Fantasia flowers at the beginning, plus 6,400 HP and some attack and some defense. But you don't need it that much. You can clear it and get decent rewards with the really not that great characters. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed and it wasn't too painful of a rant. Has it been, what, 20 minutes? I finished the Imaginarium Theater, and 40, 45 minutes, 35? I don't know. Anyway,